Hey, what's up guys? Hope you all are doing good. I'm doing well. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about a tool, an AI tool that can help you grow your wealth with respect to investments. So if you are interested in that opportunity, stick around and you won't be disappointed. So first thing first, let's just give it a look at my portfolio. My current portfolio is at $172,000. Today I'm up 2.8%, which is $4,736 in dollars amount. What I'm doing with my money, I'm selling cash secured puts and covered calls on some of my favorite ETFs. And as you see, my call for QQQ at 5:39 is expiring today. And then I also have another call for SPY for the end of this month, while I have another 40 contracts for TQQQ at $23 per contract, which is expiring worthless, which made me roughly $400 because $10 per contract for 40 contracts, I've made roughly $400. So that's there. And then I have a couple more contracts on SOXL, 9 contracts for $22 port option for May 2nd, and another 8 for selling calls at $15.50. So that's what the distribution in my current portfolio looks like. I still hold 105 shares of QQQ and 102 shares of SPY, since SPY is below my cost basis, meaning I have paid $566 per share in this account for SPY. Currently, it is at $534, so I have an unrealized loss of $3,200. So I'm buying $110 worth of SPY ETF every single day, and having all those shares, I'll be receiving $167 in dividends on April 30th as well. So now, going back to the important topic of this video, the main topic of this video, I wanted to share a new tool just released by Google, and that is Firebase Studio. All right, so I personally have been in IT industry for more than 15 years now, and the portfolio that you see is a reflection of my savings and investments from my IT job. So whatever I do, I invest heavily after my living expenses with a family of 4. I invest heavily in this stock market. Then come the AI trend, and now we are seeing Firebase Studio. So Firebase Studio is, simply put, an AI code application that can generate you AI code. So it is from prompt to code editor. So giving given the fact that you know English, and you can prompt it and it will generate code for you. Then you can define, what color do you want, what layout, all of those good things. Basically, it spits out a in-browser view for your application. So in this case, I created a TQQQ tracker. TQQQ is triple leverage of NASDAQ 100 ETF, which is QQQQ. So what I did is I asked it to create an app for me so that I can realize, or I can look into an opportunity of selling options to make money with the borrowed money. So if you see here, I have a margin total of $97,000 worth of margin that I'm using in selling cash secured puts. So most of it, over 90,000, was invested in TQQQ selling put options. So what this tool, this Firebase Studio, this is again like completely free tool, unlike Cursor, V0, or any other tool that is around, which costs you money after a simple usage of maybe a day or two. If you are giving it more prompts, you need to buy the tool. This is completely free. So then what I did with this is I said, I want TQQQ weekly performance since inception. So it created me a TQQQ tracker here, and the starting date is the week date where it starts, and end days is the date where the week ends on any given 1 week performance for TQQQ since inception. So inception, I believe, was in 2011 when TQQQ was first listed as a triple leverage ETF for NASDAQ 100. And since then, it has seen ups and downs. What I was able to prompt this software or this AI code editor is that I am able to see the 1 week changes. Why it is important is because I am selling cash secured puts and covered calls based on 1 week return. So, say for example, I want to sell a put option, right, with the TQQQ, and I don't want margin to get exercised. So, what I do is I'll come here and I'll say sell a put option 7 days or 6 days out, and then sell it at the price where it's highly unlikely to get exercised. So this application or this tool, with the help of this application of Firebase Studio, I'm able to create a tool that is giving me the worst possible week returns. So 45% is a one-off. So this happened over the last 15 years. It only happened once, that 45% drawdown we saw in the market over 1 week time. So then the second worst is roughly 33%, and the third one and fourth are all above 30%. So what I would say is 30% of whatever the price is today, I can sell a cash secured put 30% down from current value, and then I will most likely, so there'd be very, like, there's, you know, 2 in 1,000 days chance that my option will get exercised or I will get margin assigned to me. So that's the strategy that I'm going to do. And this tool is going to help me build this application. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to just sell cash secured puts and make some money here, but I'm thinking to make this as a tool, as an application for my viewers, and maybe build it and package it and publish it as as a web app which is hosted on GCP cloud or Google Cloud, and I can maybe create subscriptions out of this, knowing the fact that this is going to make you a lot of money. So say for example, I have roughly $92,000 worth of margin available to me, but I don't want to use the margin to pay interest or anything like that. So what I do is I would come here and I will go over 30% in the money to sell an option. So say for example, currently the price is $48. So what I'll do is I'll come to Google, I'll say word is 30% off 48 in dollars, right? So then it says $14 is 30% of 48, right? 14.4. So let's round it off with $15 to be more conservative. So $15 below $48 is $33. So somewhere around here is where it is highly unlikely to the price of TQQ to go below $33 within a week. So then I will sell a cash secured put here, knowing the fact that I'm not going to get assigned, or it's highly unlikely, 4 out of 1,000% chance that I'll get assigned. So what I'll do here is I will, with $90,000, I believe I can open 28 contracts. 91,000. Yep, exactly. That's how much money I have available in margin. So I can open these contracts, 28 of the contracts. That's going to give me a weekly payout of $614 for selling a cash secured put on TQQQ out of the money, with almost no chance that it will get assigned. I mean, there's always a chance of less than 0.01%. But the delta that you see here is not the actual amount. Like, looking at the data that we have gathered from this app that I've built, I am very confident that 30% or more drop from the current levels is highly unlikely. So this is where I'm gonna sell cash secured put and maybe collect $614 for the week. You can go more conservative if you think that you don't want to take a little more risk. So you can go to $30 per contract, and in that case, I'll be able to sell 30 contracts, right? Maybe 31 contracts, and I'll be able to make $400 for the week, which is not bad at all, knowing that it is highly unlikely that this current price of $48 will go down to $30 or less, from the fact that we did the calculation with the help of this tool. So that is how I'm gonna build this AI to generate me some money. And not only that, if this works out well, as I said, I will try to build it as an app for the users, for everyone out there, the viewers like you are watching. So maybe open it for you as well as for my learning. So that's about it. I hope you guys like this video, and let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the idea of this app? Would you use it or not? And I will proceed based on your input. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself and people around you. Goodbye.